Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing on this weekend? I hope you're all doing well. The last video I did, well, the last couple videos I did was of the walkthrough of the shop. So that was a lot of fun. I didn't really want to talk too loud because of my neighbors. It's kind of like you can hear everything. So I was talking a little bit low, so I apologize for that. Now, the video before that was the highlighter method, and I talk about that a lot. I was able to do several videos to show you. So I'm going to show you a little bit what I did during the week. So I'm going to reiterate and go over this past week and the theme. The theme was the highlighter method, right? So pretty much that is the first exercise that you should be doing when you are just starting out your budgeting journey. So before I get into that, let me back it up a little bit. First, hello and welcome. Please like and subscribe to my channel, but most importantly, say hello below because that's really important, okay? And now let's just jump right into it. When I talk about the first steps in budgeting, it's because I want you guys to get that eye opener. I want you to be able to be opening your eyes and saying, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I have been spending this much. And if you don't have to say that, then that is amazing. Thumbs up to you. When I first started my budgeting journey, that is exactly what happened to me. So I learned along the way to do the highlighter method, right? Decided to go through it. And when I came back with the results, I was crying. And it's a true story because I think a lot of times we often push back reality in the back of our minds and we want to believe what we want to believe. So I was always like, how come I can't get ahead? Like, this is so hard. This is so unbelievable. Like, there's got to be a better way. You know, what am I doing? And come to find out, that is what I was doing. I was just overspending. And so you can really ultimately, at the end of the day, you can get anything you want if you work hard at it, but if you save. It's all about saving. It's about prioritizing. It's about intention. And so I always like to tell people the very first thing for all of this is to be in the right mindset, because no matter what I say, if I keep repeating myself and you are not in the right mindset, you're not going to care. You're just going to keep it moving. The second thing is doing this exercise. This is so important to do because it's allowing you to see how much you're spending and for you to acknowledge doing this exercise was, it's very, very important. So what I did was, and I want to show you. So what I did was I took the highlighters that I have in my shop and I took this sticker sheet, which is called the category sticker sheet, and I took all of the categories like groceries, beauty, eating out, household, and miscellaneous, okay? So there's a ton on here, it's like over 50, but then I just labeled them. So I put groceries, household, eating out, miscellaneous, beauty, and gas. And so you can actually do this exercise every month if you'd like to stay on top of it. So my first suggestion is for you to print out your bank statement and then go through it with the highlighters. And what you're doing is you're ultimately going through and you're highlighting all of the times that you went to the grocery store with this highlighter, this color. And then after you're done, you are totaling it out. The second thing is you're going to do the same thing for each of the categories. That's why you see the different colors. And so you're totaling it up and then you're dividing it by 4 weeks so you can actually see, giving yourself an estimate of how much you're typically spending every week. And it's a great, awesome exercise. It's just an eye opener. It's awesome. Eating out is really the number one category where we spend the most money. So, but you can actually do this for all kinds of categories as long as you have the colors and you have, you know what you're looking for, and you can do this for. If you feel like you want to do this for online shopping, then pick a color and highlight all of the times that you did online shopping and then total it up so you can see how much you're spending every month. So like I said, this is a great exercise. I would love to hear from you guys. Have you done it? Did you do it? What were your thoughts? How did you feel afterwards? Leave me your message in the comments below. So I did the reel on Instagram and I was planning to send out my email, and I was going to send out the email today or tomorrow. I know it's at the end of the week, but it's still an important topic to discuss. If it's really about steps and taken the right steps so you can become really confident with what you're doing, so you could feel positive, you could feel like you're in control and you're doing the right thing to get to your end goal, right? So I hope that I can inspire you to do that. Okay. So, go ahead and do that. The second thing is, so let me know. Like I said, I wasn't really sure if I should send out the email, but I think I will, because you can actually save all of the emails that you receive from me. Save them, put them in a folder, and just keep the content. I don't try to send a lot of emails. I don't want to overwhelm you. And I want to send at least one email per week, in addition to any like really big sales that are happening. And the email that I send probably tomorrow, again, is going to be about the highlighter method, about the November calendar, kind of like giving you guys an update on what is happening for November. So today is Saturday. If you're watching this today and it is Saturday, the 8th, November 8th, I am having free shipping. So if you use the code FREESHIPSATURDAY, all caps, do you see right there? Well, you can get free shipping today. And not only can you get free shipping, but you can also get my story for free. So I'm going to show you. I think this is such a great, handy little book that I'm actually trying to enhance and actually make it a little bit bigger. But this is my story. Okay. So I have not just my story though. Okay. There we go. The quality of the book itself is actually a really good quality for something that was made. I wanted everything to be glossy, very high, nice quality. I wanted it really nice for you guys, so you guys can put it in your caddies, hold on to it, take a look at it when you have some questions. Basically, it is a hello and welcome. And then it really just starts off like budgeting doesn't have to be hard. And that's so very true. And then it just gives you like a little bit of inspiration. It talks about my story. I kind of want to just redo this a little bit and add more, more information, make it a little bit longer with some questions. But anyways, this one here is going to be free with every order on Saturday, which is today. Free shipping and a free book. And that's it. That's like legit it, okay? So you have my story. It talks about my story and how I said, enough is enough. And I said, I need to make changes. Okay. We always talk about like, we want to buy stuff. We don't want to be neglected. And that is so true. And starting your budgeting journey with intention, you can do just that. You can create sinking funds for like an envelope for spending. You can create an envelope for clothing, for vacation, for anything that you want to. Your first responsibility are your bills. Your second is learning the cash envelope system. And third is your emergency fund and setting up your sinking funds little by little. And using a budget planner to write everything out, everything. That's why I love the dated. I love the undated as well. So it just depends on your personality and like what you prefer. Some people want to keep their budgeting completely separate from their, everyday lives, and our undated budget planners are perfect for that. Now, if you wanted your dated, the dated also has the all-in-one, which has the vertical weeks and it has the horizontal. And I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. Okay, so that's just up to you. But I just wanted to kind of give you that little bit of info. So it really just talks about my story and how I really hit rock bottom, and I got to the point of my life that I was like, I'm done. And then after my story, it just talks about what is a budget planner, okay, gives you the information. And here is first steps to budgeting, why you should start with the highlighter method. And it's going to tell you why. What is the cash envelope method? 3 reasons why you should use cash envelopes. What are sinking funds? What is the holiday binder? What is an emergency fund? What are saving challenges? So it just talks about, briefly. And so my goal is to actually make this a little bit larger. So I really want to make it a little bit bigger, kind of like a workbook, a mini course, and I'm still working on it. So yes. So anyways, that's what's going on for today. That is going to be part of the Christmas box. Which of these? So these are the note pages. They're front and back. we have these. So there's a set of 5, and they're right here. To do, today, daily, reminder, and this week. I think it's important to dress up your binder. So I just wanted to show you that very quickly. You know, those are the new items. And as soon as I get the item on Monday, I'm going to start putting together. And I also have something else I want to show you. 6 cards inside. They're all different. All of them are different. And each one has, so you have the 100, and then you have, it's supposed to be, there's one more missing, but so all of them are different. So you can actually pull this for this week. Next week, you can pull this one. So they're like little saving challenges. Then you can fold the money in, you put it in, and it's so cute. So it's like this. Then what I have is so you can get pink with white, but you don't know what you're going to get because I made a whole bunch, just different ones to put in the Christmas box. So it's like you have one that is for $100, and then you have all different, that's $43, that's $3, $31, $49, $29. So this is what you can save every month. And you would just hold on to this. And then what you have is this cash breakdown, which is a laminated card. It's pretty. I put a little Christmas tree just so it can match everything. And this is a cash breakdown laminated card that you could take to the bank and then just wipe it off when you're done. So this is also part of the Christmas box. And then we have a lot of other items. But I will definitely be showing you more of the items when the last item gets here. I'll put together the box and actually show you so you can actually see what's going on and get the Christmas boxes out to you guys. Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty. I love this. I love this cover, but I'm going to be really quick, okay? These are the silver rings, and I'm just going to go very quickly. The silver rings has the vertical week, okay? So you have your month on 2 pages, and this is your vertical week. So you have your vertical week just like this. I love it because I like making a list. And then after that, you have your task pages, which is a running list for the full month. After that, this is where your bills start. Amazing pages. It's not too much where you're going to get overwhelmed and think that you have to use all these pages. This is exactly a great amount. So you have your bill tracker, list out all your bills in the order that they're due. Over here, you're looking at your pay periods, but also putting, you can actually use the sticker here. They say bill due, and you can just put them on the days that they're due. 2 expense trackers, you have your sinking funds, you have your credit card, your debt trackers, that's 4, you have Afterpay, Sezzle, you know, all of those. Pay by 4, you have subscriptions, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have orders. So if you're ordering online, like whoever you're ordering from, you can keep track of all of your orders every month. It's awesome. I love it. So that's this one with the vertical, and then you have the gold. The gold has the horizontal weeks, which is like this. So that is the difference between the 2 weeks. That is the difference between the 2 planners. One is a vertical and then one is horizontal with gold. So, but I'm not going to go through the whole planner. And then we have the interchangeable snap covers. These covers are not laminated. They are printed right from the design right onto the plastic. So all of the dated planners have this protective film on it. Okay, so you can just like peel it off, and the covers are printed right on this, and then you can peel it off. So you can keep the film on if you want to, and if not, you can take it off. This is a pretty color. This actually matches. This matches really nicely with this one. But all right. I just wanted to do a very quick video for you guys, just letting you know of the sale today, letting you know that I will be sending out an email. And if you have something specific that you'd like me to share with you guys, let me know, because I would be more than happy to do that with you. If you haven't seen the video of the walkthrough, take a look at it now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and say hello below. Bye, guys.